Can trees talk? If the answer were a simple yes, we might have seen a 2,000-year-old oak tree singing at Eurovision, or a kapok tree debating on live TV. But communication is far more subtle, stealthy, and complex than vocal cords or loud screams. Think of a blue whale mother calling to her kin through sonar waves, or spiders sending messages through vibrations. True communication transcends sound. It thrives in mystically hidden networks, silence, reciprocity, and ancestral wisdom. Every living thing and every lifeless object on this planet plays an essential part in life on Earth. One must observe carefully to grasp this. In hindsight, trees do talk, proven by both modern science and ancient wisdom. All First Nations people held a spiritual, never transactional, relationship with the trees and forests that housed them. Science now confirms what ancient wisdom always carried. Trees not only communicate through resins, but conduct complex operations underground. This subterranean network is popularly known as the WWW, or the Wood Wide Web, a vast network of fungi and roots. Through it, they send food, share resources, signal impending dangers, and even hire animals and insects for survival. The centuries-old mother trees go even further, recognizing their own kin, pulling resources specifically for their offspring, and allowing them to grow by extending their root networks or blocking rivals. Perhaps we have to now rephrase our original question from "Can trees talk?" to "Have we been listening?" Consider the simplest task of a tree. They absorb poisonous carbon dioxide and give us back oxygen. Does this not sound like a guardian angel whose purpose is to ensure our safe existence? Despite our cruelty towards them for centuries, they continue to care for us. Ancient generations were perhaps not scientists in the modern sense, but they knew something far more profound about trees than we do. They bathed the trees, made offerings, spoke to them, prayed for them, and made deities out of them. Was it just the majestic and mystic nature of a tree that drove our ancestors into such relationships? Or did they know something way more profound? Later societies ridiculed that knowledge, looking down upon those who revered trees as primitive pagans or uncultured idiots. Eventually, we gave in, becoming intellectuals who believe trees are nothing more than carbon-sucking, immovable expendables. Yet, some cultures retained these rituals. In Buddhist culture, the Bodhi tree is treated with deep reverence, worshipped as the sacred tree that allowed Siddhartha Gautama to attain nirvana and become Gautama Buddha. To this day, Buddhists worship Bodhi trees that are saplings of the original tree in Bodh Gaya. In times of sickness, grief, or challenge, they tell their stories, pleas, and complaints to the tree, often finding closure and comfort there, and sometimes miracles come into their lives. What role could a tree be playing in such a moment? Is it sharing the grieving man's energy with the rest of the forest? Is it influencing the electromagnetic field of the human? Or does it somehow absorb our misfortunes, just as it happily absorbs our carbon dioxide, and give us back an ocean of positivity? Perhaps answers to this could be found through a spiritual group, whose lives are interdependent with trees. Why did yogis, sages, monks, and even musicians choose to find peace under trees? What is the depth and subtlety of their relationships? Just like water that holds the oldest knowledge of our world, trees hold wisdom and truths in their rings that predate most civilizations. Will we ever be able to tap into that vast knowledge base? By changing how we look at trees before probing deep space, should we not try to understand what's hidden in the wood wide web? Have you found your tree? Have you ever tried talking to a tree or hugging one when under stress? Do you have a special tree that knows your story and is kind to you? They may be our greatest therapists, healers, and magicians performing miracles in silence. Don't let the world discourage you from making a deep connection with a tree. You may find more peace standing close to one than scrolling through a screen in a digital void. And as always, this is your host Donica DeQuella signing off with a request to join my channel, Silk and Steel. You could support my creative journey by joining my Patreon network. Find the link on the comments section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.